Jim in Englewood, Florida, which, Jim, I don't know where Englewood is, but I hope it escaped Hurricane Ian. And that was a few weeks ago, yeah, and whew, a lot of devastation there. Okay, I'll probably be shunned for even asking this question. Never! But I'll ask it anyway. Good. Can you use a smartphone for streaming music if it's from a high-def streaming service and actually have high-quality sound? Well, the short answer is yes, you can, but not necessarily natively. The DACs inside of an iPhone or an Android are, they go through a lot of processing. They're not great. There are some add-on DACs. Now, in the computer world, AudioQuest makes like the Dragon and that, is it Dragon? No, it's a Dragonfly. That's what it is. They make Dragon cables, but the Dragonfly DAC is a really good sounding USB DAC that just plugs in. I don't know how much they cost. They're $100 or something. Now a new one has come on the scene, FIO. Look it up and get it on. It works for Androids. It works for the iPhone. Our good friend Gus Skinnis is in love. He regularly buys, I think they're $50, something like that. Gus buys a bunch of them and he hands them out as gifts to people. So that, I mean, Gus is one of the most passionate people I know about getting people to understand how great DSD is. So yeah, you can stream DSD if you can find, and there's a place in Japan that does that. Kind of hard to find. But FIO works for PCM and for DSD, and it sounds amazing. Plug a decent set of headphones into that, whew! Your iPhone becomes the streaming service. The FIO is an excellent DAC that goes right into your connector, and life sounds great. So yes, you can do that. You just have to go spend $50, $100, and you can have some amazing sound using that little phone. And the only comment I'm going to make about that is, you know, years ago when cell phones first came out, now, a lot of you probably don't remember this, but of course, being at my doddering old age, good God, I'm coming up on 75 years. Amazing. Cell phones were just cell phones. And I had one, you know me, I'm an early adopter. No getting around it. I had one of the very first ones ever. I mean, the thing was like a brick. And then I had one of the very first car phones. Talk about cool. I mean, I had that in our minivan, and it had this cool telephone thing, and you could dial, and there, you know, you had to pick it up with a long cord, and you would talk on it, and I mean, I felt like James Bond. It was amazing. It was the coolest thing ever. Today, of course, there are bazillions of cell phones. Everybody has one. Every teenager I've ever seen, or even young adult, is just glued to the stupid thing. Like, hey, hello, there's a life out here? You looking at your phone all the time? Don't get me going. Okay, I won't get going. But the point I was trying to make is that cell phones almost never are used as phones anymore. If you think about it, certainly in my life and most people I know, the phone part of the phone is almost the least used piece. I use my phone for texts, for email, to Google something on the fly, to get in a reminder, to shoot videos. I mean, I shoot everything on my iPhone, and I use it. And the only reason I upgrade is because of the camera. I love that the new iPhone 14 has 43 megapixel camera built into it, and it uses RAW. Now that's cool. I know we're getting off into photography here. For those of you that don't know, most phones use JPEGs, and JPEGs already have the whole color balance are locked in. You can't do much with it. If you shoot in RAW, none of that color balance is there. And you put it into Photoshop or whatever, you can do amazing things. But the whole point of this ramble that started off with streaming, sorry about that, is that we rarely use phones as phones. So it's just, I don't know, just interesting to me. Okay, enough of my babble. I'll talk to you all later.